hear anything yet?
No. No, the grand jury's still deliberating.
Okay. Just remember, whatever happens, we love each other. I mean, nothing is ever going to change that.
Oh, I don't know, Vic. I mean, if Dad's indicted, you know darn well that Grant's never gonna forgive me, and that could ruin your career.
Listen, my career can go elsewhere, as long as you don't.
I love you.
I love you. You know something? If Grant is overreacting, I just think it's because he's all bummed out about losing Paulina.
Yeah, well, he can't blame us for that.
Well, I know that. You know, actually, she turned out to be a lot smarter than I thought. I mean, finally realizing that it could never work out.
I wonder if that really had to be so.
Please don't even say that. I just wonder if she's smart enough to resist Jake.
It's already dark.
That's the point. We're scouting night shots.
In John Hudson's barn.
I already told you, I dropped the old concept. I want to go country. That means there's a lot of stuff I got to rewrite.
Okay, fine. Let's just get to it, all right? Check out whatever it is you want to check out. I told Kevin to meet me later.
Well, I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Well, why not, Jake?
Well, I'm thinking in terms of a lot of night shots. That means there's going to be a lot of sights to look over.
Are you out of your mind? There must be over 40 locations here. This could take all night.
Oh, my gosh, you could be right.
Where did you get...
Shh.
Voila.
What's going on, Rick? Come on, man. I got a right to know what's going on with this video.
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, well, while you're dragging your feet and making big decisions, I kind of need to eat, man, all right? So I'm going to be looking for some other work.
You do whatever you want, pal.
What's this? What, did she refuse your love offering again?
Get out of here! Got someplace to go.
I'd like to at least call Kevin, okay?
Sure. Except there's no phone.
No phone?
Paulina, this is a barn. Most barns don't have phones. I know you're a city girl, but you should know the
Fine,
barns
I'll
don't
just go up to the house.
Okay.
You said John was out with the baby.
Right, and the house is locked up, so why don't we just do this?
Okay, fine. What specifically?
Well, why don't you climb up that ladder and I'll scope out some shots.
This definitely was not in my job
Hey,
description.
that is show business, okay?
Fine.
I like what I see. This is the family barn, and this is where this guy comes down to thinking. Everywhere he looks, he sees the girl of his dreams. She fades into his mind, and she fades back out. He can't just seem to get a hold of an image.
Well, he better, because I'm not going to stay up here forever.
Oh. Sorry. Why don't you come back down? Okay?
Whoa!
So what do you think of my idea so far?
I think we better move right along.
Well, right over here. This place is incredible. I mean, I take a look around and I'm just full of ideas.
Well, wasn't that the purpose of this excursion?
Yeah. I didn't want you to be miserable tonight, so I brought along some supper in case you have something with my so-called brother.
Jake,
In which case, you're gonna have to watch me because I just can't think on an empty stomach.
I could handle a nibble or two just to hold me over. What you got, greasy burgers?
No, I figure you deserve something a little bit more upscale for breaking a date.
I didn't break the date. I postponed. Upscale?
For atmosphere, we can use them for some shots later.
This is a feast, Jake. Oh, smells good.
Yeah, I got a little of this, a little of that. I bought it all from the Pampered Palate.
You just can't do it, can you? Just can't call a spade a spade.
What'd I miss?
This is no scout. It's a seduction.
Napoleon.
Let go of me!
Don't leave, all right? Don't leave. I'll come clean.
This is really draining you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it hasn't exactly been a day at the beach, but I'll live.
Wait a minute, that's exactly what you need.
What?
You need a day at the beach. No, wait, you need a whole week at the beach. I mean, come on, try to picture it. The beaches and the tropical breezes and the sun on your body, nothing to do all week long, just rub oil all over my body.
I accept. When can you pack?
Oh.
Oh. Problem.
Yeah.
Grant. How did I know?
It's just that he has stuff scheduled for me until the end of May. It's a really bad time for us.
Which us?
Us, the office, work, the staff.
Oh, come on, Vicky. It can't be that difficult to get a week's vacation from a volunteer job.
Well, I'm actually good at what I do, and it's good for my ego to be needed.
I need you, Vicky.
No.
So does that mean you go?
I can't ask right now.
Well, then you don't have to.
Wait,
I'll talk to you later.
wait, where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to collect an outstanding debt.
Oh, great. My hero.
Good fiddler. Fiddle's good. What do you say we let him go on home to his wife and family, and this way we could be alone? What do you say, huh? I think that's a good idea.
Ooh, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Okay. Why not?
Because I have this whole thing planned out.
Oh.
And you might say orchestrated.
What do you say we have a little cadenza, though? That would be nice. Just a little.
Oh, all in good time.
When?
Well, soon. But first, I have a surprise.
What?
Thank you. Take it.
What's this?
Well, open it and you'll see.
What is this?
Come on.
Dean, maybe this will help you with those big orchestrations. All my love, Jenna.
Jenna.
What is this?
What, you forgot what a check looks like?
No, it's just, this is from you.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. I know there aren't as many zeros as there are in the checks you get from Ace, but I think that ought to be enough for you to get the musicians that you need to do the arrangement that you want.
Jenna, I can't take this.
Why not?
Because this is your money.
So what?
So I can't.
Well, I don't get it, Dean. I thought you said you wanted to do this song the right way. Now you can't.
Yeah, but not with you paying for it,
But I
sweetheart.
thought we were in this together.
This what?
This relationship, Dean. You know, help one another, share and share alike, giving and taking.
I can't take this. It's not right.
By what standards? Dean, I thought you were living in this century, this decade.
Yeah, this is very sweet of you. It really is.
Don't you dare call me sweet, Dean. I've come a long way from sweet, okay? Sweet is ruffled dresses and pilgrim collars and being helpless and batting your eyelashes.
You are not helpless. I didn't say that.
Well, then why won't you let me help you?
Because
I'm a woman? And you're a man and you've got to be the provider?
No, we are equal. We're totally equal.
Well, then take this, Dean. And we will be.
You're getting it all mixed up. That's
I am?
Yes.
Because all I want to do is give this to you from my heart. Because you've given me so much, Dean.
What have I given you? Nothing like this.
Dean, you've given me myself.
You were always yourself.
Maybe. But I didn't know it. And you were the one who showed me who I was. I came out of a convent where the way that you're supposed to be was totally decided by the nuns. I was lost when I came here. And lonely and miserable. But you were my friend.
Well, we were friends to each other, weren't we?
Until I realized that there was a lot more to it. And even when I was with Matt, you helped me through so many things. I mean, you showed me how to stand up to the kids at school. And you showed me how to stand up for my rights. And you taught me how to dress so that I could show the real me.
Jenna, you were always the real you. That's why I fell in love with you.
Yeah, well, that was the biggest thing that you gave me. Your love. First through your songs, and then when I was ready, you helped me grow up.
You might think this is kind of funny, but you helped me grow up too.
And you have so much faith in me. I mean, you make me feel like I can do anything.
You can. You can.
Well, so can you. And that's all that this is saying. Is that I have faith in you. And that I love you.
You too.
Please take this, okay? I need you to.
If it means that much to you,
It does.
okay. All right. Where did you get this from?
Hi. Chris Beacons. I'm here about the choreography spot. Your new video.
You and everybody else in the world. Excuse me. Lorna Devon.
I figured.
Resume?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Work time's over. It's time to play. Sorry to interrupt.
Sure.
Excuse me. A minute. When is this interview going to be over? I got important plans for tonight.
Well, I'm sorry, those plans can't include me. Ace wants their stuff by tomorrow.
I know that. But all work and no play.
Keeps
makes
us
that-
under contract. There's no way I'm leaving here tonight, Matt.
Okay. You know, I got some essential things to do, too. Right.
Matt, what? Matt!
You may come back another time?
Fantastic. No, it's...
You sure?
No, it's not your problem. All right, let me see what you got here.
My Time Maria, do it some more, upside down. Come on, I've never heard of any of these videos.
I'd be surprised they're mostly X-rated.
No kidding.
Gotta start somewhere.
Well, that's certainly true, but our distributors would like some creds that they can publicize. Thank you very much.
I see what you're saying, Miss Devon, but I think you should look at it this way. I mean, if every performer in this business put down everything they ever did on their resumes, I don't think they'd make PG either, if you know what I mean.
You certainly have a point.
And I think I really could add some vision to your new video here, you know. Plus, I already worked with one of your stars.
Really? And who would that be? One of the band members?
No, the lead in Lady Killer, Jenna.
Jenna Norris. Well, now that would be a plus. So why don't you tell Lorna all about it?
All right, you want the truth.
Generic, please, not your brand.
I really did have to come and scout this shoot. But the truth is, it could have waited until the morning.
How surprising.
You know, you're not making this any easier.
All right, fine. Why?
I am scared out of my skull. And not just because if I mess up, Ace will fire me. I mean, there's a lot more riding on this than that.
How do you mean?
The only reason Ace let me back in the door is because Lorna went to bat for me. And that's because you worked on her. I mean, you saved my job again. And I don't want that to ever happen to either one of us ever again.
Thanks. Neither do I.
That's why I wanted to come here and get a head start so that if I messed things up, I'd have time to fix it. You know something? I hope you believe me because I'm telling you, that's the truth.
Sounds plausible, as far as it goes. What about my date with Kevin?
That was a bonus, breaking that up.
And the dinner spread?
I figured that was the closest I was ever going to get to having a date with you, so I might as well take advantage of it. You know me, hope springs eternal.
I think you really are telling the truth.
It's a numbing experience.
I don't know what to say.
Why don't you just say you'll stick around because I need you?
Well, it isn't a state star witness. I gather you had a productive morning?
I'm not trying to produce anything.
Except maybe an indictment.
You know, for your information, I tried to postpone things, but Dad wouldn't hear of it. He seemed determined to take his medicine.
I'm sure you'll just love spooning it up.
Oh, come on, Grant. Can't you just get off of it?
You tell me how. When every minute that the grand jury hearing is out, it looks worse for him. Tell me, how did it feel testifying against your own father?
I did what I had to do. Now, Dad can understand that. Why can't you?
Oh, sure, he understands because he understands you. He understands what a self-righteous moral twit you've been since the day you learned how to
Vicky was
talk.
right. She said that you were probably going to be going over the edge on this thing.
Oh, she said that, did she?
She said you were going to be having an exaggerated reaction because of Paulina.
This has nothing to do with Paulina. It has to do with you sitting up there on your high moral ground watching Spencer Harrison sink.
While you stay away as far as possible.
On his orders!
And your self-interest.
What do you want, Ryan? What are you doing here?
I came here to cut a deal with you. I mean, that's what you like to do, isn't it?
A deal? About what?
Vicky.
What about Vicky?
Well, I did what you wanted me to do, kept her away from the hearings. Now I want something in return.
Oh, you do you?
I want you to give her a vacation so that she and I can go away together.
What happened? You win the lottery?
Somebody saw me in Lady Killer and they asked me to be a dancer in a small video job.
For this kind of money?
Well, I didn't know about it at first either, but it sort of just fell into my lap, and I figured we really could use the money for your new song. So I figured, why not?
So the whole time that I thought I knew where you were going and what you were doing, you were actually telling me something else?
Well, I didn't want to look at it like I was lying to you. I just figured I was holding back the truth until I could give you this.
What'd you do the video for?
I don't know. Some small company. It's in the contract.
You signed a contract?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a standard deal. You know, they were really wonderful, too. They treated me like a star.
You had a co-star?
Oh, Don't remind me, please. He was such a doofus, you know what I mean? I mean, the guy was handsome, but totally brain cell impaired.
Handsome? The guy? He was handsome?
Oh, Dean, come on. Think of Mara, okay? Yeah. It didn't mean anything, and it went really fast.
When are they going to release this?
Well, that's the thing. They're not. There was a small technical glitch, so they're not going to be releasing it at all.
Really? And they still paid you?
Yeah. I mean, I did sign a contract, and I did the work, so I guess they had to. That's showbiz, huh?
Yeah. Sounds like a bit of a schlocky company to me.
Well, whatever. Listen, just please tell me that you're glad, because I don't want you to be angry with me.
I'm not angry at you. How could I be angry at you?
Good. Well, why don't you go ahead and cash the check so that we can get the musicians that you need?
Well, banks are closed, but I could call the studio, tell the guy to line up the musicians that I want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, then call him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be back quick.
I'll be waiting. Nobody's supposed to come in here tonight. All right, I'm just gonna say, look, I'm sorry, Tops is closed for a very special occasion.
I'm sorry, Ryan. No can do. You have any idea how many staff hours it's going to take to undo the damage you did to the family name?
Not biting, Grant.
Vicky's key staff. She's the best PR person I've got.
Right, and she's my fiancée.
Which makes it even more appropriate that she should be around here to clean up your mess.
What else are you gonna do, Grant? You gonna fire her again? I wouldn't recommend you putting her in the position of choosing again, Grant. Last time you lost.
Well, ultimately, she came back, didn't she?
Because I convinced her to. She stayed away from those hearings, which saved you the embarrassment, and I figure you owe me the favor of giving your #1 volunteer a vacation.
She's a hell of a lot more than a volunteer, Ryan.
Oh, what exactly does that mean?
It means that she knows my operation backwards and forwards.
Well, I think your operation will run just fine without her. Besides, the only reason why you want her around here is because she looks great on camera.
Is that what you think of her?
What I think is that you're using her. She's a great weapon in this new war you've got going against me.
Oh, I see. So she's really a pawn here. I mean, she has no function. She just moves around at my command.
Right, that's how it looks from where I'm standing.
Well, very well, Ryan, you win.
Excuse me?
Well, I don't share your assessment, but I'm really tired of arguing with you, and Vicky could use some vacation, so I'll manage without her. For 1 week.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'll let her know.
Look, hey, look, if you don't mind, why don't you let me tell her myself?
Fine. Suit yourself.
Well, I think that your experience will be beneficial to us after all.
Yeah. You got to remember that porn is all in the eye of the beholder, you know? I mean, one person might look at your little Jenna and say she has youth and innocence.
I don't know about that. I always suspected there was something behind that sweet young thing number that she does.
Yeah. When I first started working with her, she was a little stiff and nervous, but once we got her moving, she kind of pulled out all the stops. It's one of my strengths as a choreographer.
I'm sure. So will you send me a copy of the tape when you get it?
If I get one. Production's kind of up in the air right now. But I'll see what I can do.
Please, and I promise not to blush.
Thank you.
Bye. Jenna. What would the nuns think?
Happy anniversary!
What is all that?
A celebration, just like I said. 1 month today.
For what?
Us. Moved in.
Is it really?
Yeah, 1 solid month of sharing bed and board.
I think it's more like bed.
And you thought you couldn't stand anyone even staying for breakfast.
Yes, this is true.
You've taken to togetherness, haven't
Oh, I
you?
never thought it would be so,
Easy, natural. I told you.
Well, you were right, and I was wrong.
Oh, golden words, words to live by. Repeat them for our viewing audience, please, Lorna.
Oh, come on. You're just never going to let me live this down, are
Come
you?
on over here. I had all sorts of fabulous plans tonight for a celebration, but you blew them all with your stuffy sense of responsibility.
Well, somebody has to take care of things.
Yeah, someone has to buy the cake, the sparkling apple cider. No champagne. Thought it would work, mess with your work ethic there. What?
No one's ever, treated me like this before.
I wish whatever happened to you that made you feel so bad about yourself didn't happen, because you deserve this, and other good things.
You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can't believe I just said that.
You said it. I heard it. You can't take it back.
And I wouldn't want to, because it seems now that we have, a relationship.
Relationship, yes, for lack of a better term, yes. Now that being an acknowledged fact, I believe it's time.
Time for what?
Presents. I'm dying. We gotta open these presents.
No. I'm not ready for that yet, Matt.
What are we waiting for?
For you to look at me and tell me that you're completely over Jenna.
Rick, the Tops is closed tonight. What are you doing here?
I usually get what I want.
Something wrong?
Yeah, why did you return these to me?
Because they're real.
Of course they're real. Why would I give you something that wasn't real?
I don't know why you'd give me anything at all.
You don't.
No, I don't. And to be honest, I can't talk about it right now.
Well, wait a second, honey. I'm just trying to understand this, okay? This was a token of my appreciation to you. It was just something nice, and
Yeah,
you...
I know that, and I appreciate it, but I can't accept them.
Well, why not enlighten me?
Well, because they're too much. And I have a boyfriend.
Right. Yes, you have a boyfriend. That's what all this is about, right?
Yeah, we're having a very special evening tonight.
You gave him the money I gave you.
Well, he had a hard time accepting it, but I talked him into it.
So it's kiss off, old Rick, right off into the sunset with the rock star boyfriend.
That's not
Never mind what I do.
I appreciate everything that you've done
Well,
for
show me. Accept my gift.
I can't. Okay? It wouldn't be right.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to
I'm
hurt
not
me
doing
like this?
anything to you.
You got what you wanted, didn't you? And now you, in turn, don't want to give anything back to me, and I just don't understand the...
Is there a problem?
No, there's not a problem. I'm just, delivering a gift. Next time, I'll aim for better service.
Took the gift with him.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't what I ordered.
Hello? You okay? You seem a little different.
Oh, I guess. I don't know.
Come on now, you can tell me. What is it?
Well, I was just thinking about how hard communication is with people sometimes.
Well, we seem to manage pretty well, don't we?
Yeah, most of the time we do, but thinking about other people and how they get the wrong impression if you say or do something and they misunderstand you.
Yeah. Does this have something to do with Lucas's buddy?
Yeah, he sort of came on to me.
Oh, really? Well, it's a good thing I came back in
I
here.
think I handled it fine. I don't understand why it happened at all.
You really want to know?
Why you think it's something that I did?
Oh, I think it's someone that you are. I mean, you're a very sexy, desirable young woman. Any man with a normal set of eyes would be attracted to you.
Like women are with you? Like Mara?
Yeah, just like that. Look, it's natural. It happens. It doesn't mean a thing as long as we know that we belong to each other. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. Hi. How are you? Would you like to dance?
I'd love to dance.
Jenna,
What?
I don't know if this is bad timing or if it's the wrong time or if it's too soon or if things are just too complicated, but I can't wait anymore. There's something that I have to ask you.
Jenna and I are friends. I hope we always will be.
Of course.
And anything that was between us is over.
Really?
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 Yes.
Then Merry Christmas.
Happy month anniversary.
Yes, wait, let me get your thing.
Get it, yes. Come on over. Leave it. Okay, no, you're first. Go ahead.
Me first.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a bloodstone jasper.
My, this is beautiful. Does it do anything?
Well, I don't know if there's any guarantees, but the guy at the crystal store said it was supposed to unblock you mentally, spiritually, physically. You know, let all those good things in. The fit is incredible. I love it. How do you like it?
I feel mellow already.
Great.
Okay.
Mine.
Now you.
Okay. Lorna, this is beautiful. Looks old. Couldn't afford anything now?
That's my lucky ring. I've had it since forever.
You don't want to give me your good luck charm, do you?
I have you now. And, I thought the luck should be rerouted.
Oh, it's a very special gift.
I meant it to be. Do you like it?
I love it.
So, you can see why I want to go for this country kind of thing.
Something they won't be expecting. Something exactly the opposite of Lady Killer.
Exactly. I want to go for the reality, though. The back-breaking work, the hand-to-mouth existence, the loneliness, the dreams.
It's gonna be fantastic, Jake.
Come here.
What?
Just come here.
What?
Oh, come sit down here with me. Come on.
Down there?
Down here.
Okay.
You see the hole in the roof?
Uh-huh.
You see the stars?
Yeah?
That's gonna be my first shot right there. Dean lying here wishing on the stars.
I used to do that when I was a kid. Did you?
Well, there weren't too many clear nights in Lassiter, but I used to wish on them anyway. I figured they were up there somewhere.
It's just so beautiful.
So are you.
Jake, stop.
Did you wish tonight? I did.
I don't know what to wish for anymore.
Mine was easy. I just, I wished you'd give me another chance.
Don't, please.
I can't. I mean, I care about you too much.
How can you say that?
After everything I've done, I don't know. But I do know I care about you, and I can't stop those feelings. I've tried. It started a long time ago. You must have felt them once, too.
Well, Jake, we were locked up in something. We were part of the same craziness. Somehow we became friends in a weird sort of way, but...
to be more than that. Listen, I know you think you can't trust me, but I want to prove to you now that you can.
Even if we did have something real way back then, Jake, I think we missed
I
it.
messed everything up, Paulina. If you could just see it, to give me another chance, a fighting chance, the same kind of chance that you're giving Kevin right now.
Damn it, when am I gonna learn, Jake? When am I gonna be stopped being taken in? This isn't about me, damn it. It's about Kevin and some kind of psycho.
No, it's not. You're wrong. You're dead wrong. I care about you. I care about you in ways that I have never cared about anyone in my entire life. Can you tell me when I'm this close to you that you don't feel anything? have to say anything? You felt something? I knew you would.
Well, that's a relief. Doesn't look like there was a struggle.
I beg your pardon?
Look, you don't have to cover for Ryan. I know that he came over here, and I know what he came over to ask.
So why would you think we'd come to blows?
Because I saw the look on his face when he left. And because you two barely managed to be civil to each other, and because I know it's a really bad time to ask for a vacation.
Yeah, well, you and I know that, but I'm afraid Ryan doesn't see that.
Right, well, he just doesn't understand.
Well, that's for certain. Frankly, I'm really surprised that he thinks that you're nothing more than window dressing around here.
Excuse me?
Oh, well, never mind, he was ticked off.
Well, what exactly did he say?
Well, let me see. He just simply made some statement that you weren't crucial around here, you know? How did he put it exactly? I keep you around because you look good on camera.
Well, he didn't exactly say that, right? I mean, you're reading into what he said.
No, I think those were his exact words. Yeah, well, you can check with him.
All right, well, I don't think Ryan understands my exact function
Well, I'm
here,
not sure that he
but
wants to.
he certainly respects what I do.
Well, yes, maybe he does, but at any rate, I was not able to convince him of the reality. You know, there are a certain breed of men, my brother among them, who simply can't fathom their women as anything more than accessories.
Ryan never treats me like that.
Maybe not to your face. But I think when it comes to your professional needs versus his personal needs, well, a certain old world attitude creeps in.
What did you say?
Well, I said fine. I was just tired of arguing with him, you know. You need some time off. I can manage with it for a week. But that is what you want, isn't it?
Of course.
Jenna. Could you wait a minute? Wait a minute. I mean, thanks. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We love it. Jenna, I don't know how to say this right. That's funny, isn't it? I'm supposed to be the guy that puts the words together.
What is it?
I know that we're both very young, and we have a whole lot of things that we want to do together, and separately, as separate people.
Right, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's great. Are you kidding? And there's so much time to make all those big decisions in life, you know? I mean, I don't even know where my career exactly is going, and I don't even know if I am going to be able to keep on making a living and take care of somebody or anybody, you know?
Anybody?
Well, no, I mean you. Obviously, I mean you. I mean you. Listen, I don't have anything to offer you, you know, except me and my life and sharing my life with me. Now, if I'm going, am I going too fast? Because if I'm going, just tell me. I don't even know how you feel about this.
You don't? Dean, I can't believe you would say that.
Well, I mean, I know how you feel. What I'm trying to say is I can't even picture you not in my life or my life without you. Do you know what I mean?
Well, let me just tell you that I can't imagine being with anyone else but you. You know? I mean, you're more of a dream than I've ever imagined.
See, I'm probably a little different, though, than what you planned on. Well, you see, I've dreamed, too, that someday I would meet the ideal woman, a concentration of beauty and purity and goodness, and I gotta tell you, I just can't believe that I've met her, and that I'm standing this close to her.
Dean, listen, I know that you love me, but I'm not perfect. I'm human, and I've got flaws just like everybody.
To me, you are the most incredible thing ever. And you are all mine.
Oh, what do you want
I
now?
came to deliver your message, man. One of my last assignments before I leave this low-life outfit you got going here.
And what did the big mucky mucks have to say?
Well, they want the tape now, Rick. Now.
They can have the tape when I'm through with it. Like maybe tomorrow, like maybe when I'm through with it, and like it's gonna be really hot. Tell them that.